welcome back to my page. I just wanted to come on real quick and just introduce all of you to a new video tutorial that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be every Monday, and it's basically going to be called Monat Mondays. So if anyone hasn't heard of Monat, it is a hair care line. Various products ranging from shampoo, conditioners, treatment sprays, all of the styling products that people normally use. And it is sold by distributors and independent distributors, and it is a multi-level marketing company. And I recently, discovered it on, different beauty pages, and there's a lot of talk about the product line itself. And there's some people that are raving about it, and then there's some people that really have some negative things to say about the line. So I kind of did some research. I went online and I looked at some YouTube videos and trying to get a gist of exactly what this product was. So what I found is that there's a lot of talk about how it'll regrow hair. There's shampoos and conditioners and treatment sprays that will actually regrow hair from somebody that has experienced hair loss. And this goes for men and women. And the product supposedly will regrow hair within weeks, which is pretty incredible if it does work. I did also find that there were a lot of negative reviews, basically saying that when someone uses the product, after a few months they experience a lot of hair loss and different, pretty terrible things. And if you go on YouTube, I'm sure you can find videos that support each side, just like I did. So what I didn't find, I should say, is an actual video tutorial of somebody using the product and basically giving weekly updates as to the changes of their hair. So I feel like that's really the only way we can trust, a certain, experience with the product, because before and after photos really don't show anything. Because, if somebody posts that they have hair loss, they show pictures of their hair loss, and then they also post, a picture after 2 to 3 months using Monat, and they have all this incredible hair and new hair growth and all of that. We can really only trust that they are using the Monat, and that the Monat is responsible for that hair growth and not something else that they're doing. In the same sense, if somebody is posting their hair and it looks fabulous, and then they say they've been using Monat for 2 to 3 months, and they post a picture of their hair completely broken and dry and all of that, you really can't trust it because of the same reason. You don't know if they had a really bad bleach job and it destroyed their hair, and they're basically bashing Monat. So, it's kind of hard to believe that both sides would be true, unless it's something to do with the product where it doesn't work well just for some and works great for others. So I figured I would use my hair as a guinea pig, because I am actually very curious to see what, this product will do for me. I don't have a lot of, hair loss or anything like that. I have pretty normal textured hair. I do have very dry hair, and it's gotten drier lately because I've been highlighting it a lot more. I have very, very curly hair, and it doesn't really respond well to bleach. So I'm curious to see, after using Monat, what it's going to actually do for my curls, if they will spring up better, and also when I blow dry it straight, how smooth my hair is, and basically what it will actually do to the quality of my hair. So basically what Monat claims is that during the 2 to 3 months of use, it's supposed to basically strip your hair of all product residue and strip basically your scalp of all product residue and product buildup. And that way your hair can be nourished from the root and can basically react well with all of the ingredients that are in Monat to strengthen the hair and just make it better all around. So there's plenty of things you can look at online without me getting into total depth of it about Monat. But if you are interested in seeing firsthand what it does to my hair in a video, weekly video, you can just tune in to Monat Mondays, and this way you can see in real time exactly what it does to my hair every single week. Supposedly you go through a detox phase where your hair might feel kind of really dry and not so great, so you might think Monat is actually hurting your hair, but they claim that that's all part of the detox process, and that's basically removing all of the buildup that you have on the strands of your hair. So it's basically uncovering all of that damage, so you're seeing all of that damage now. And then it's going to slowly rebuild your hair from the inside out. So I'm very curious to see if that is true. I'm not a distributor. I am not affiliated at all with the company, because obviously that would not be fair. So this is totally a unbiased review, and I thought that everybody would benefit from it. So just tune in. Oh, just a side note, I did actually just color my hair. I highlighted my hair this week, so it would be all fresh. I trimmed it this way. You know, I didn't have to trim it during the 2 to 3 month trial, and that would obviously alter the look, and I wouldn't have to color it and all of that, because that would definitely alter, you know, the look. And so I did color it, and so it should be all set for at least a couple months, and this way we can see an exact accurate representation of my results. So this is my hair. I've been growing it out. My hair is very, very curly. It's very dry, always been dry. It's never responded to highlighting very good. I get lots of dryness when I try to highlight. My curls kind of suffer, they're limp. They don't, you know, spiral up much where the really light pieces are. So I kind of have to make it, you know, I've been going a lot lighter than normal. I used to be very dark and kind of keep my hair naturally dark just to salvage my curls, but I really am liking the light, you know, highlights, so I've been kind of going a little lighter and lighter every time I highlight. So I'm curious to see what the Monat does with my curls, what it does with my actual quality of my hair. I don't have thin hair. I know that Monat promises to thicken, you know, your hair. I don't really have an issue with thin hair. I do have a lot of baby hair here, but I've always had that ever since I was like little. So I don't think that's gonna change. I have a good amount of hair, and you know, generally it's pretty dry now that I have been highlighting. You can see all these pieces are, I just got a fresh trim, but they're all still pretty damaged. I mean, you can see those split ends. Try to focus it a little bit. I still have split ends, and I just got a trim because I wouldn't let it take a lot off. So it is dry. You can see, I just want to get, you know, a good idea of where we're beginning here, because this is basically the start to the journey. Here I am before. You can see I still have a lot of split ends, fraying at the ends there. And, you know, it's got a little bit of shine. I didn't put anything in my hair, really. I just washed it and conditioned it, and I can show you actually what I use. So I basically use Pureology. I love Pureology. I kind of try a lot of different things just so that I mean, you go to the store and it's like a candy store. There's all these different new things that are always coming out, so I'm kind of a guinea pig all around with a lot of different products. So, I mean, my go-to is Pureology. I am trying to focus this. This is the Nano Works Gold shampoo conditioner. It's generally good. Pureology is usually amazing. It's definitely pricey. It's probably almost as pricey as the Monat. And I also love the purple silver, actually, toning shampoo by Watercolors. And I also like to pair that with the Pravana Perfect Blonde conditioner. This is a mask, so it's very concentrated purple toning mask, but I just use it as like a conditioner, daily conditioner, and I kind of alternate it between those two, the Pureology and the Violet toning shampoo and conditioner. So those are the products that I've been using, so at least you know like what I have been using. So check out the videos on Mondays, Monat Mondays. We're gonna go through this process together and just see exactly what kind of results I get from Monat. Alright guys, I guess that's it